Hi guys, it's Sam here with Bargain.hunting.blonde, and today I am bringing you a video about my rental small reissue in the pink tweed. So first let's get into the rental process and the company that I worked with to rent this bag. So first off, the company I did rent this bag from is Luxury Fashion Rentals. So they were kind enough to reach out to me with a site credit. All these statements are my own. I did not get paid to make this video. I just got a site credit to rent a bag, which is why I rented the reissue, which I've been looking at for a while. So let's go into the process of renting a bag. First, you go to their website, which I have linked down below, and you can look through all their bags. They carry Louis Vuitton, they carry Chanel, they carry Hermes. They have a pretty good selection. They have some very cool, very unique Chanel bags, just like this tweed reissue, which I'll show you more up close in a second. But very cool bags, very diverse selection. And I think it's cool that they do have so much Chanel and they do have a couple Hermes bags. So what you do is you go online, you check out like you would a normal website, like almost like you were buying something. They contact you with whatever other information they do need. Just like other rental websites, you do a lot of times need to, prove this is going to your address, this is your driver's license, like that sort of thing. And so they'll just tell you what documentation they need from you, especially if you are have a different billing from your shipping, which I do. They then will send the bag. It is free. I think it's 2-day shipping. It might be 3-day, but very fast shipping. And they send it to you in this black box, which is actually really cool. And I kind of wish I could like buy these for my collection. So it is zippered. I do have it unzipped. It has the company name in the top, and it does come with its dust bag. So this is the classic flap Chanel dust bag, which is just so soft. And it does come with the return label and then the return zip tie for the outside. So you do zip tie the zipper so that no one can just get into it because they're shipping really expensive things. But it does come in this little gold envelope. And on the bag, which I have taken off because I'm using the bag, does come 2 things to remember when you're renting a bag. First is if the bag is not up to what you are looking for, you do have, I believe it's 2 days to return it, 2 business days after arrival, and you must leave on this tag. And then they also say on the back what is not acceptable wear. So not normal wear and tear are denim stains, makeup stains, ink stains, and food stains. AKA don't stain the bag, which is understandable because, those are things that are very, very hard to remove. So probably my favorite thing about this little box, which is funny that like I'm so interested in the little box, but I am, is you guys can kind of see there's a space right here. And then there is this padded like cushion wall, and that is adjustable with Velcro based on the size of the bag. So when I got the bag, it was very snug in there, which I really appreciate because I cannot tell you how many times I have picked up something I've bought from Louis Vuitton online, just picked it up, not shaking it, anything, and all of a sudden you can hear the bag rattling back and forth in the box. And I'm just like, oh, this is so expensive to just be rattling around, potentially scratching the hardware. So I really liked that about them. Very easy. I will send it just back in this container, like I said, and I will put a zip tie on the zipper so that no one can open it, and it will go back to them, which I thought was very cool. So let's get into the bag, which I absolutely love and would buy in a heartbeat, but it is a little too pricey for me at the moment from them, probably because it's a hard to find bag. So I'm gonna keep my eyes peeled on even the new market. So new, a small tweed reissue, classic flap, I guess we can call it. I'd call it reissue flap. Does retail for $3,700. This one in particular is a really beautiful combination of like a darker pink and a light pink tweed. I mean, just look how pretty that tweed is, with more of an antique gold hardware. And it does have the very classic chain with no leather in it because it is a reissue, which this chain is just beautiful. I opened this and I was like, oh my God, this is stunning. I'm so glad I rented this combo. Like, I love this and now I want one. So let me get out my measurements for you guys with the small. So this is a 2017 23 series bag. The measurements on it are 7.8 inches by 6 inches, and then the depth is 2.3 inches. So just slightly smaller than the medium size. And as I pointed out to you guys, it is tweed. The interior of the bag, I thought this was a little interesting because this top flap is tweed. While I know with a lot of the more recent tweed flaps, Reissue or the classic flap that I have seen, this is actually leather. And so that is tweed. And then I do have a bunch of stuff in it. So I do want to show you guys what I would normally fit in this bag. So let me take it out real quick and then we can do what fits in my bag at the end. It is fully leather lined. Very cute. It does still have its sticker in here, which you guys are not going to be able to see. And it also has a luxury fashion rental sticker in it as well. So it is a rental bag. The nice thing about luxury fashion rentals is that you can do 15 or 30 days, and obviously it varies by price on how long you decide to keep the bag. And the rental does not start until the bag arrives, so until the bag is delivered. And then the rental period starts, and they email you when you're getting close to the end of your rental period to remind you to like return the bag. And if you want to keep it for longer, you can. You just let them know if you want to keep it for longer. So I would say that if you are someone who is looking to invest in a more expensive bag, like a Chanel bag or an Hermes bag, or just something specific for a holiday party, for an event, for a wedding, this is a great company to go and rent through. I know Chanel bags have gotten really, really expensive, like crazy expensive. And so putting some money towards renting one to make sure it's the right thing for you, I think is a great idea. They have anywhere from the mini rectangular, mini square, all the way up to, I do believe they have a jumbo. They definitely have a lot of medium classic flaps, but I do think they have the jumbo as well. They have bags that aren't the flaps. I'm just talking about the flaps because they have gone up the most in price, and they are very much nearing the $7,000 price point for the medium size. Again, this is small, but for the medium size, which is just crazy. The rental process was so easy to do, and I mean, like I said, I didn't think I would have ever wanted a pink tweed bag, and guys, I am so in love with this bag, I cannot even tell you. I had somewhat been stalking their website waiting for it to come back in stock so I could rent it, so when it did, I jumped on it, and I'm sure that's why they are asking for more than retail for it, because it is just such a beautiful bag to rent. And the tweed, as you guys can see, like I am not the first renter of this bag, and the tweed has held up much better than I would expect it to, and it might somewhat be the type of tweed. If you guys have ever looked at Chanel's different tweeds that come out each season, some have a little bit more of a raised texture to them, some are more flat like this, some are a little more almost like fluffy. I just think it really depends on the season and on the tweed. I love this bag. I didn't think I would love a small bag, but let's go over what fits in this bag because I was pleasantly surprised by the small, because I've only ever had either a mini rectangular or a medium flap. So first off, we have the obligatory two phones, except I might actually only have one. Oh no, I've got both. Sometimes I lose one and then I'm like, oh my gosh, where is this other phone? It's always this black one, which is my work phone, which is not the one I want to be losing. It's just so much smaller than my personal phone because my personal phone does have the pop socket, which just makes it so much bigger. So both phones in the bag. Obviously they're going to fit. There's only two of them, but I'll show you guys since it is a small bag. Then we do have the beautiful Gigi Marmont wallet, which I love, which I'm going to put in here. And I am going to stand it up a little bit just because that's how it fits better with the phones. As you guys can see right there. There's still a lot of space. I do have my mask, which is a must-have for all adventures. Even though my Gucci small Marmont wallet does hold coins, I do still carry my Bastia a lot just because that does kind of make the other wallet really big and it's easier just to put the Bastia in here. So currently we do have all that stuff in there, and then I would put, which I did not bring in here with me, a pair of sunglasses on top. Close it up. I'm not the best at closing this, and I will say this is different for me from the classic flap. It's a little harder to close the Reissue for me because you do have to fit this full bar in here and then twist it, versus the Chanel turn lock for some reason for me is easier, even though it's a smaller place to get it to fit. So fully up and fully, you know, got everything in it, fully fold up. Just love this bag, so cute. Just the color is great. I was super excited to rent it from Luxury Rentals. I would highly recommend them. sorry about that, guys. Like I said, I would totally recommend renting from them. I think it's a great company. It was super easy to use. They have some beautiful pieces, some really hard to find Chanel pieces. So if you like this sort of video, please make sure to hit the thumbs up button and the subscribe, plus notification bell so you get notified every time I upload a new video, which is twice a week. If you want to see how I style my bags, or if you want to see this little guy before I revealed him on YouTube, please make sure to follow me on Instagram, Facebook, and my blog, all of which are linked down below. Thank you so much for tuning in today, guys, and I will see you in my next video. Bye, guys.